Okay, Gunnery Sergeant, can you tell me your full name, please, and your unit?
I'm Gunnery Sergeant Louis S. Cruz. I'm with Max 4 Detachment Alpha.
And can you spell your name, please?
Louis, L-O-U-I-E. Last name's Cruz, C-R-U-Z.
And your MOS?
7257 Air Traffic Controller.
Okay. Gunnery Sergeant, you have the mobile air traffic control unit coming in. Can you tell me what it is and how the process?
The system you're referring to is called the ATNAVICS. It's an air traffic navigation integration system. And what it is two Humvees that allow us to, if we bring it to an airfield, it provides radar services. So in other words, right now we rely on our eyes to identify where aircraft are in the sky. And the ATNAVICS has the capability of radar so we can see further out. So right now we're limited to about 5 to 6 miles in regards to what we can see. And when the typhoon rolled through the Tacloban area, it wiped out approach control services. Normally that is the facility that would provide that same service. The neat thing about the ATNAVICS is the system only relies on 2 Humvees. One is the actual sensor pallet that provides the equipment to detect aircraft, and the second equipment is what we call the operation shelter. Those are the radar screens where we see the aircraft. And with that system, the center control from Manila or Mactan, which is the nearby center control, about 30 minutes from here flying, will be able to provide us inbound information on the aircraft, and we'll be able to vector and sequence that aircraft into the airfield. And so that will lessen the chaos in the tower, because as of right now, we use a procedure called 9 radar, where we are using timing and different altitudes to separate all the aircraft to ensure they don't collide.
Okay, so specifically if it were like in a time of war or a time of humanitarian assistance, what can you tell me about it from those perspectives?
The ATNAVICS will allow us to run 24/7 operations in the sense that when the weather goes bad, i.e. the visibility goes to a mile or the clouds get below 1,000 feet, the aircraft can no longer see the runway. So the ATNAVICS will actually allow us to talk the aircraft down to the runway with an accuracy of 30 feet left to right of center line.
Okay, and these things are typically known as like expeditionary type systems, right? I mean, they're ready and they're called in quickly.
The ATNAVICS is, and that's a unique system of its own kind. The system it replaced was called a CCS, and that took about 4 or 5 C-130s or 2 C-17s to move, and it took a couple days to set up. Whereas the ATNAVICS, you give our Marines 1 day and they'll be ready to go.
Okay, that's about all I have, Gunnery Sergeant, but is there anything else about it that you can tell me specifically with what's going on here that I didn't ask?
No, that pretty much covered it. The only other item is the ATNAVICS we can tie in phone lines, so we can, if we had the phone lines established, we can call it to Manila Center or Mactan Center control and start doing the coordination with them. Whereas right now, the controls in the tower are using HF radio, which is not very reliable.
Okay.